after traveling through Douluo, in order to prevent being punched to death by Tang San. I asked Emperor Huangshan for a divine body of Huangshan. I thought I could live like Bobby in the future, the comfortable life of suffering in Dong. But I didn't expect that there would be changes during the fusion process. Lead 2. The divine body is protected by a shield with billions of health. The only seal that can be sealed is to break the shield, only in order to obtain super high ultimate strength. In desperation, I embarked on the road of seeking death. Let the strong men on Douluo Continent break my shield for me. In order to improve work efficiency, I also specially came to the martial arts place where there are many soul masters. The palace has specially set up a ring. There is a banner written above the ring. I am the strongest in Douluo Continent. Want death and never fight back. Get rewarded for being brave enough to kill someone. What's Bibi Dong, Kian Daoyu? There is such a big man who can help. Your own shield breaking process should speed up and improve. The crowd in the stands immediately started talking about. I'm afraid this person is not crazy, right? If you find someone to kill him with such a high profile, you can get a reward. What's the meaning? Is there any reward for killing him? Hear this. Sitting in the stands, I opened my eyes and explained. Even if you can't kill, there are rewards. Looking for death next time. So I won't treat all brothers who have contributed badly. The size will be determined according to the degree of damage received. Give different rewards. But those who don't know their own abilities don't want it. If you are anxious to die and can only scrape, please come back. After listening, there was silence in the audience. There are some people who have bad tempers and can't stand it for a moment. So arrogant. Just beside you, if I kick him, my intestines will come out. I look at the speaker. He said coldly that he could kick Li to death. Give you glory and wealth that you will never enjoy in this life. But if it is empty talk, get out of here as soon as possible. My damn little cutie. The grumpy tank jumped right up. Kicked me in the chest. But Xia Yi's whole face changed. Hear a click. With a ferocious look on his face, he hugged the prey larvae and fell down. To confess, I calmly patted the dust on my chest. A cold voice like this won't even trigger rewards. Don't do it again later. The whole place was in an uproar for a while. Only the one who fell knows. The feeling of kicking this boy. It's like my right leg hit a steel plate hard. He has never seen this name before. There were 3 people walking slowly from behind the crowd watching this incident. It turned out to be Hulina and Ziyu Yan. Teacher Feng ordered us to come over and investigate. Then he glanced at Hulina. You said later if that person really wants to die. Should we fulfill that person's wish? Hulina stopped and stared at Yan. He's been in the stands for so long and no one can kill him. Do you think he will really be an ordinary person? Yan sneered after hearing this, even if he was not an ordinary person. Why can't I kill him as long as he doesn't fight back? Don't forget that we are the golden generation of Wuhan Palace. They are all people at the quasi-soul king level. Hulina was too lazy to pay attention to him. Go straight forward. Passing through the crowd of onlookers. Gradually, he saw me sitting in the stands. I couldn't help but slow down at this moment. Hulina was stunned. He really didn't notice it on me. Insufficient soul power. This shows that he is really just an ordinary person. Doesn't it mean that ordinary people setting up this kind of arena are seeking death? Etc. He seems to have said that he came here to seek death. Hulina stood in the audience. Carefully observe the scene above and around you. The reason why Li Bidong asked him to come, just to see, is there someone maliciously organizing souls in Wuhan City, making trouble in the teacher's drama? But that doesn't seem to be the case right now. This young man's expression, full of loneliness and disappointment that see through everything. The desire to die in the eyes, seems to have reached its peak. This gave Hulina a feeling. Even if it is a fatal blow from a titled Douluo, when it falls on him, this boy can't even blink his eyes. And I happen to be an actor in my previous life. I am currently using my acting skills to shine, because I also saw the arrival of Hulina and the others. How could I not remember several important characters in the novel? After waiting for so long, it's finally here. Someone with some strength should be able to give Stud Guagua money this time. Then he also squeezed in. Glanced a few times. Can't help but laugh. I really thought he was some kind of powerful soul master. Turns out he's just a spearhead boy. It looks like he doesn't even have any soul power. Hulina stared at him coldly. In that case, let's go. Just go back and report the situation to the teacher. Stop it, Nana, this guy set up this negotiation. Attracted so many people. The road is blocked. Can't we help clear it? Then he looked at the person sitting on it with some teasing. If the people before were not killed, it shows that this guy does have some weak skills. But if the suicide succeeds, wouldn't it be possible to show off one's abilities in front of Hulina? Ziyue stood next to Yan and glanced at the banner. I'm curious about what kind of reward he will give. After he finished speaking, he shouted, "Hey, boy, what reward can I get if I kill you?" I raised my eyebrows at this matter. There's nothing you can't think of and nothing I can't give you. In addition, if you can't kill, you will still get a reward. As long as the damage you pay can win me. In fact, currently, in addition to the gold soul coin rewards dropped by the system, I really haven't seen any other awards. After all, the level of damage received was too low. In the system's prize pool, it's not necessarily all stuff from Douluo Continent. So I'm also curious, what kind of critical strike award can he get? It will take some time to wait for the divine body to be unsealed. So during this period, it can only be achieved by giving you a reward when the melon shield falls, the purpose of becoming stronger. Nowadays, the supernatural beings are just desperate for death. This guy can really talk big. Mr. G looked at Yan funnily. The latter snorted coldly. He lightly stomped his feet and jumped onto the ring. I'll fulfill your wish. I will never fall in love with Yan Mo, who is strong and thick-browed. Lord, please rest assured, this young lady. I'm willing to die. Killing me will not only fulfill your wish. You can also get huge rewards. I've explained it clearly so far. Willing to be killed. There was an unknown smile on Zhang Li's face. She is gearing up. Walked back and forth around me a few times. Didn't notice anything strange. Do you have any last wishes before this? I looked up at him and thought for a moment. I want you to use more force. Good boy is arrogant enough. At the same time, a strong wave of soul power appeared on the stands. I watched with cold eyes and my heart soared with joy. Yan releases his martial spirit. Hot air currents linger around the body. Crimson flame. It's like the dark things in him were ignited. The Fire Lord, who looks both human and inhuman, emerges from behind. Then circles of soul rings rose up. For full circles of brilliant purple soul rings. The onlookers were shocked, and many people recognized him. Isn't this the golden generation of Wuhan Palace? They are big celebrities in Wuhan City. I'll give you a chance to say my last words. If you don't use it, don't blame me for not speaking from experience. He stretched out his right hand. There is flowing hot fire in the palm of my hand. For circles of soul rings, I narrowed my eyes slightly. I have roughly sorted out the timeline at this moment. It should now be the continent's Advanced Soul Master Academy. Before the elite competition, it seems that Tang San and those guys are already 13 or 14 years old. Did not expect. This body of mine is actually the same age as mine. The first soul skill, Hell Magma. Hot dark red magma surged towards me from all directions. The clothes covering the upper body were burned instantly. Hulina frowned. The onlookers immediately covered their eyes. Just when everyone thought I was about to be burned to ashes. The sight before them surprised them. The lava washed over me. It's like water splashed on the surface of the skin. Not only did it not have any effect, not even a drop of magma remains. My skin is intact. Look indifferent. On the other hand, the panting bird captured the demon. The soul power consumed by the first soul skill is not this much. Mainly because he noticed something was wrong halfway through. He intensified his efforts. In the end, there was still no reaction at all. This boy seems to be an insulator against flames. No way, how could this become a collapse? No matter how you look at this boy, he looks like an ordinary person. He obviously doesn't have any soul power at all. But what's going on with this powerful fire resistance? This is very embarrassing in front of Nana. I looked at the system interface and lost 5,423 blood. The remaining blood volume is about 900 billion. Damage level yellow randomly rewards fire mastery. Host rewards ultimate fire mastery. I frowned. Damage levels are divided into white, yellow, black, red, gold and bonus. Although Yan is yellow, but it can be regarded as the most injured person so far. But me, this is also the first time I have seen rewards other than gold soul coins. It's just that this meal is really full of love. The road to breaking the shield is long and arduous. Didn't kill me though. But I will give you no less reward if I do what I say. After I finished speaking, a yellow flashing in my hand. The ball of light penetrated into Yan's body. Yan took half a step back and opened her eyes wide. What's this? I gave it to you. Rewards corresponding to the damage you dealt. My faint slanting moon jumped onto the stand at this moment. Staring at me and talking nonsense, do you hold a grudge? What were done to his body? He stood there silently feeling the changes in his body. Expression gradually changes. Weirdly, he put his hand on Ziyu's shoulder. I was surprised that my flame temperature seemed to have increased by 500. Ziyu glanced at me and pulled Yan to the side. He asked in surprise. The temperature of the flame had increased. Are you sure? Yan nodded. There is huge surprise in the eyes. This may not seem like anything to Ziyu. I wish I knew. A soul master with a fire attribute. How important is the increase in temperature? Flame temperature represents the talent of a fire attribute soul master. After all, a soul master's soul power can be improved, but talent cannot be changed. An increase of 500 degrees is almost equivalent to a complete rebirth. In Ziyu's surprised eyes, she walked towards me. Hunched with excitement. There was a lot of offending in attitude before the behavior. I would like to apologize to my seniors here. He straightened up after falling down, and his face was still red. The whole person is still in an extremely excited state. Just a regular fire mastery. Just make the smoke so exciting. If you obtain the ultimate fire mastery. Jumping to outer space all over the place. An ultimate fire mastery can increase the fire element I control by 5,000 degrees. This is the true ultimate mastery of elements. But I don't have soul power yet. He also has no control over the fire element. Both of these can only be obtained through subsequent rewards. In short, it seems that the system cannot support me at the moment. I feel a little happy. But my face is still cold. In eyes, revealing the transparency and silence that should not be available at this age. No need to thank me. This is what you paid for by hurting yourself. But I'm disappointed in you. I thought you could do more damage. After listening to the phone, my eyes became more intense. Please ask Senior. Does it mean that the more damage I cause, the greater the reward? I am light and natural. But one person can only attack me twice a day. There is no reward for the third time. Want to continue? Come back the next day after getting the reward.